Hey. Okay, very quickly, I just want to apologize for how astronomically late this video is. Believe me, I'm even surprised with myself. And that's mostly due to the fact that I could not get anybody to talk to me this time. Because it was either boiling down to me getting into the same lobby over and over again, where I would get no one to talk to, or the people that I would be trying to talk to just didn't want to talk to me, which is fair. I mean, I'm kind of a hindrance to the teams I'm on anyway whenever I record these videos, so I get it. Yeah. I'm really sorry about that. This video took about 2 weeks of recording to try and get just barely enough footage for it. Oh gosh, that sounds bad now that I said that out loud. Oh, whatever. Yeah. So for this video, I decided to change up one of the questions to see if I can get some more unique responses. And I think I'll continue to do that depending on if you guys want me to or not. I don't know if you guys want me to stay consistent with the same four questions I ask, or if I should, change them up every 2 videos. I'm thinking. I think I'll do that, but obviously, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the contents of this video. And I do have an announcement at the end of the video, so if you guys could, stick around till the end of the video, or maybe skip to the end of the video so you know what's going down before, you watch the whole thing. I don't know. I guess it's just whatever you want to do. Yeah, so just stick around to the end and I'll break it down just a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this intro. So I'll quit bugging you guys and let you guys get into the video. So here we go. This is I Interviewed the Halo Community, Part 3. Hello? Does anybody here have a mic? Anybody at all? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. If anyone here has a mic, let alone if they want to answer questions. So I'm doing like a little bit of like an interview kind of thing where I'm interviewing Halo players about their thoughts on the franchise and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you'd be able to answer a couple questions for me.
Okay.
Okay, first one's pretty easy. What got you into playing Halo, or who got you into playing Halo, and what was your first game? Thank you, this is very informative. Oh gosh. Well, there goes my interview. I've been recording for 2 hours right now, and I'm willing to sink another hour into this recording session. Alright, let's find out if anyone here has a mic. I think I can see someone's thing going, but I don't know why I can't hear them. I mean, I hit their Scorpion a couple times, for what it's worth. Why am I still talking out loud? I'm not recording. Oh no, I am recording. I guess, hold on a second. Last time when I recorded this early, I actually had really good luck, so it's honestly super strange that I'm having such a hard time finding people. Found a game. I've been finding games in Halo Infinite a lot faster than the MCC. Wonder what that's all about. Anyway. Hello? Does anyone here have a mic? Again, I can't. I think he has a mic. However, all right. I don't even know what day this is. But still trying to get people to talk. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, soccer dude.
Sir?
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm doing kind of like a little interview thing.
Oh,
Yeah, where I go around asking Halo players about their thoughts on the franchise.
uh-huh.
And I was just wondering if you'd like to answer a couple questions pertaining to that.
Sure, man. Whatever you want, you get.
Gosh. So how long you been playing Halo for?
On and off. I think I was last played in 2011, and then got back into it 2016, and now.
Okay, so when did you start playing Halo, and what was your first Halo game?
Oh, okay. I've been playing Halo since 2011. I was a bit too young for the first few Halos, but my first Halo was Reach. So,
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's actually the second person that's told me they started in 2011, so that's kind of interesting. I got two back to back.
oh, that's good. Well, guess it's quite common. I was only a toddler when the first Halos came out, so
Well, you're doing better than me. I wasn't even born.
that's exactly.
Bless you.
Appreciate that.
Well, we know that someone here. Where is he? Okay. What got you into Halo, or who got you into into Halo, and how long have you been playing?
My first video game, like outside of, I would say, the N64, was my Xbox 360, and the first game was Halo 3.
Okay. All right. First question. What was your introduction to the franchise that is Halo?
It was Halo 3 in 2008 or 9 when that was.
Okay. And who got you into playing Halo? Was it, or was it just, you know, seeing an advertisement or something?
It was everybody was playing it, so it was the popular thing to do.
What would you say is probably your favorite thing about the franchise as a whole?
Story. Keep it simple for the most part. It's fun. It's unique.
Fan of like the weapon sandbox and stuff.
Yeah, I think Forge Sandbox is definitely one of the best things they've ever done in franchise. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like anything after Halo 3, to be honest with you.
Oh, not even a fan of Reach?
Reach was decent. I think, I don't know, the multiplayer is a little different, for sure, but...
Armor abilities, huh? Not a fan of those?
Yeah, Sprint. I don't know, I just like it old school.
What would you say is probably your favorite thing about this franchise as a whole?
Oh, it's a good question. This I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this. I would say, I guess it's instant. It's so easy to like constantly play this game and never get bored.
Yeah,
I think particularly with.
It's a very unique shooter, huh?
Oh yeah. Lots of campaign kills as well, so obviously in a good way. Oh, hello. I've sunk way too many hours into this game.
Yeah, I have as well. It's no worries. What would you say is probably your favorite thing about the Halo franchise as a whole?
Campaign, sick character. Probably. Master Chief, iconic, unreal.
What would you say is your favorite thing about the franchise as a whole?
Oh, that's a thinker. I think it would have to be what it achieved.
Just like how iconic it became.
Correct.
What would you say is probably your most controversial or hot take when it comes to the Halo as a franchise?
Hot take for Halo?
Yeah.
Ooh, hot take for Halo. Man, I don't know if I have any hot takes.
Interesting.
I don't know, yeah, I
Halo
think
1 is boring.
Oh snap!
Maybe like we didn't need the Arbiter.
Oh, the Arbiter as a character, huh?
Yeah. Might have been a little unnecessary to have him in there.
So how do you feel about playable elites in general? Do you think they should come back, or do you think there was a kind of a mistake to have them in the first place?
Playable elites? I didn't mind playable elites. I just thought it was useless because no one ever really used it. The hitbox was just way too big from what I remember back in the day. So
Yeah, part of the reason why the elites look so like hunched over in Halo 3 is because they tried to get the hitbox to line up better with the Spartans.
I just didn't know that.
Yeah, and then in Reach they decided to just not really care about that. But yeah, that's part of the reason why elites in Halo 3 look so weird.
Interesting. What do you know?
Well, honestly, what would you say is probably your most controversial or hot take when it comes to the Halo franchise?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really. I've given it that much thought, really. Trying to think of one.
No worries, take your time.
Okay. I think, and everybody else knows, please don't judge me for this. I don't think Halo 4's multiplayer wasn't that bad.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
Nice. Again, a hot take. I'm not saying it's the best. Far from it, but I don't think it was as bad. But again, everyone, please don't judge me for that.
Honestly,
I'll definitely take.
I get where you're coming from.
But again, I think it was because of when I first started playing Halo. It was one of the second Halo I played properly. So I guess that's why. But again, I prefer the original Halos. I like to make that for the record.
I mean, honestly, like, there isn't a single Halo multiplayer that plays the same as one another. I mean, you've got Halo 2 and Halo 3 that are kind of like the same, like, meta-wise, but in all honesty, like, even those games are like wildly different from each other with how they play.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, I think, yeah, that's probably my biggest hot take in here. But again, that's not saying Halo 4's my favorite. Far from it. I think
that's fair, yeah.
Like campaign-wise, I would say my favorite one's 3. Probably did this one. But and also ODST as well. Actually, I talk about ODST.
Okay, yeah. What would you say is probably a more controversial take that you have regarding Halo?
Alright, give me a minute.
This question's been stumping a lot of people. No worries, take your time.
I would say maybe that the Flood were too powerful and should have wiped out the humans and everybody else, including Master Chief.
Oh wow, I've never gotten that one before. That's really interesting.
Yep.
Okay. And if you had a controversial take or a hot take, what would that be regarding Halo?
If I what?
What would you say is probably your most controversial or hot take regarding Halo?
I would say it's controversial. I think it's but I think it could be a pretty toxic community.
I agree. Do you often feel that Halo fans kind of just gatekeep the franchise as a whole? Like,
No, I don't think that. I think MCC has made it pretty inclusive for both Xbox and PC fans.
if you could change something about the Halo franchise as a whole, what would that be?
Up until now,
Just in general.
In general, what would I change about the Halo community? I think we need to stop milking the series so much. I think the game should have ended at Halo 3 or even Halo Reach. There was no need for 4 or 5 or 6 or Infinite. All that nonsense.
I see. Yeah. It's actually not the first time I've gotten that answer to this question, which is kind of interesting to think about.
When something's perfect, you just don't want to ruin it. You know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah, a lot of people are iffy about Halo's continuation, especially after Halo 3. If you could change anything about the Halo franchise as a whole, what would that be? Maybe there was like a feature or something that you liked about a certain game that's gone now, or maybe you just want to like see something completely new.
I think the later Halos like 4, 5, and Infinite should have brought back playable elites.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah. Well, I do have like a little bit of good news in regards to that topic, because apparently 343 are working on a non-Spartan core for Halo Infinite right now, and it's a robot, which means that there is a possibility that playable elites could come back. However, I like know next to nothing about this.
Yeah, obviously that's just rumors into.
But the prospect of getting my favorite space dinos back into being multiplayer, guys, it does make me really happy.
No, me too. Like I said, I think like one of my favorite game modes in Halo Reach was like Invasion, which is a shame because like even though you can play it in the version, every time I on there. So.
Do you honestly think that there should be like an invasion mode for Halo 3? Like, I'm sure with like a little bit of scripting and custom games, you could totally make it happen.
Yeah, easily. I think it'd be interesting to see that. I bet you on the PC version, they probably do.
Yeah, modding support for Halo MCC is honestly insane. Like, I remember when that like Firefight mod came out for Halo 3. That was like, probably one of the biggest things ever in the Halo franchise. If there's something you'd like to change about the Halo franchise, what would that be? It doesn't necessarily have to revolve around something new. It could just be like maybe something you wish they could have done for like I don't know, one of these older games like Halo 3.
I'm having a fucking hard time here with this one. Like from a story perspective, or like the actual game itself?
It can be just about anything. Like it can be really anything.
I would say one of the biggest things that made Halo 3 as big as it was, especially back in like 2007 to 2009, was the introduction of like Forge and custom games. And I really wish, things like custom like the Fat Kid gameplay, where like the Fat Kid zombie mode and all that stuff, I wish they made a more permanent thing probably back then.
Just better support for community creation.
Yeah, for sure, at least back in the day.
Okay, that's actually like a pretty good, I agree with that.
Like, I know in the newer games and stuff they have that more, but and maybe it was just too much of a challenge, in the early days, but I mean, I found myself playing probably 50% just custom games with my friends compared to matchmaking.
And that's kind of where like the special like I guess the charm of Halo really was in like just those custom games with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah. Thank you for answering these. These are some really good responses.
No, you're
I've been
good,
getting.
man. Yeah, I've been playing Halo pretty much my entire life, so always been a fan.
This is good. I feel like. Okay. Last question. If you could change anything about the Halo franchise, what would that be? And it doesn't have to necessarily be anything new. It could be maybe a change you want to see in like an older game or something you wish they would have done.
I think having more co-op and variability options in the modding community.
Do you think, like, if anything, they should go back and try to get the first two Halos, like, optimized for 4-player co-op?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
All right,
won.
we win. Nice.
GG.
I usually don't win the games that I get someone to interview in.
Well, that's good. Well, you got me.
Well, thank you for I guess partaking in this interview. It's been really difficult to get people to find to
Nope, no problem.
Yeah, and like thank you for your like interesting like responses to the questions. I changed them up a little bit so that way I could get maybe some more unique responses. But I mean, the ones I've gotten so far have been like really interesting and like really cool. So it's amazing.
You're very welcome.
We did it, guys. We freaking did it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love this game. Don't get me wrong. I picked up an Xbox just so I can play this again.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
stick of Call of
yeah.
Duty.
What the heck was that? But I think as a whole, there are just like some things that, you know, you wish were different about it, and that's completely okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it to me. It was just, you know, Forge, Sandbox, just custom maps. It's just so, like, enjoyable to do, you know?
Yeah, Halo's community as a whole is one of the reasons why it's lasted so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you guys go. That's part 3. Now, before I get into like the announcement I said I would at the end of the video, let me just say thank you guys so much for getting me to almost 200 subscribers. I genuinely have no idea what to say or think in response to that, except for just thank you guys all so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do mean it, and I thank you guys so much for giving me the feedback on these videos that encourages me to make more of them, even if it's not really something I want to be known for. I like having it, I guess, under my umbrella of influence. I don't know. But yeah, announcement. If you guys skip to the end of the video, I guess you're gonna hear me talk more before you get to watch the actual content, so I'm actually gonna be leaving in October for no particular reason. It's just that I need a little bit of time away from YouTube and, you know, the constant just, you know, working on videos and stuff and trying to fit that in between my schedule and my daily life. So yeah, I think this break might be just a tiny bit good for me. So yeah, don't worry, you guys are still gonna be getting 2 more videos as a part of this like weird double upload sort of thing that I'm doing for these last 2 weeks that I'm gonna be here, which will contain another interview video as well as another Brosnick's Briefs before I go, just to kind of get rid of some of the old clips I have on my hard drive and repurpose them. That's the whole point of a Brosnick's Brief, is just to repackage some clips that didn't make the cut or whatever. I'll explain more in that video if you guys care to watch it. It'll probably mostly contain Halo clips and maybe some bloopers from these videos. I don't really have a whole lot of bloopers considering most of the bloopers is just me getting disappointed when, you know, I don't get anyone to talk to. So yeah. So as far as the announcement goes, that's pretty much it. Don't really have much to say, so I'll let you guys go. As always, I'm your favorite B-Lit YouTuber, Brosnick, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Zug zug.